Something I've been told by car washers who have a lot of monthly pass customers is on the iffier days, they end up washing more cars. They feel like it anyway. Has that been the case?
Right. There's no doubt. On the iffy days, you do wash more cars because they know that they're already prepaid up front. It's very good for the customer, but it's real tough for us on maintenance because you really don't close. You should not close the car wash unless it's a blizzard or something going on. So you have to really work hard to get your maintenance in to get it taken care of.
Now, so that's interesting. Let's just go on that a second. Pre-pay station and monthly pass, because you did both really at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. Roughly the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Before that, if you could give me a percentage of days closed before and after, can you guess that?
I would say that we were probably closed 20% more, 25% more. We're on all, besides the main holidays, Christmas, Easter, I would say we were probably closed whole days twice last year, maybe 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple, and maybe a few of them were power outages when the power went out, but you don't close. That's how you want to build volume, that they know you're always open.
Boy, super agree. Locally, occasionally, I'll go to a car wash where I would call it an iffy day, but they're closed, and your brain kind of goes, well, gee, what are the ground rules for when this wash is open or closed? Right. And then you find yourself in a busy lifestyle saying, on that next iffy day, I'm not even going to try that. I'm going to go to the site that I think is going to be open.
As a car wash operator, you'd like to be known as the car wash that's always open. And it has other benefits. It gives you a fixed cost of your labor, but it also helps your employees that they know that they're going to have the same amount of money each week. So there's many benefits to it.
How about on the busier days? Do you feel like your volume has, on those peak days, has grown as a result of the monthly passes, or?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, the days all together, all the days have grown. Well,
and you and I off camera went over some of the numbers, which were pretty astonishing. It's pretty amazing what you pulled off. So yeah, I could imagine all the days are busier. The thing I was driving at is, I've been told by some operators that there's almost a bit of a smoothing effect, where now that you're a little busier on the iffier days, maybe you're just a little bit less busy on the super busy days.
Yeah, we're busy almost all the days.
You're busy
now.
All the time, which is good. That's
right.
Part of what you do well. So back to the just habits of the monthly pass customers. Do you have monthly pass customers who do what we call our family plan? Do you offer the thing where use me as an example, I and my wife's car are in the same plan, we get some sort of discount for having 2 in one?
Yeah, we've never done that. At $24.99, I look at the plan as a whole, where I'm at, dollar-wise, per car, how often they're washing, and I really didn't want to go that route of giving discounts. I feel that it's a great discount right now, and even at $24.99, and we see growth every month. If we're seeing growth every month, I didn't see a reason to do it. If you want to build it in the beginning, yes.
So in the 6 or 7 years since you've done this, have any of your competition embraced monthly passes? Have they tried that sort of thing?
There's one that's fairly close that has tried it, yes. He's implemented it.
But this person hasn't done it with the RFID. It's just been more of a. So do you feel like that convenience factor of the RFID is pretty critical?
I truly believe that having RFID and gates enhance an unlimited experience. That you wash more cars when you have gates and do unlimited.
So do you feel like your average customer washes more often now?
Sure, there's no doubt they wash more often.
Do you feel that you've brought in more customers?
Of course.
So it's kind of both.
I truly believe that my customer base has grown dramatically. I'm affecting more vehicles now than I did before.
And you work near a Ford plant, because every time I'm there, I see a lot of Fords.
There's assembly plants all over our area, yes.
I was giggling. I was there one day, and I think the same guy came in twice during that day.
Probably.
But both times his car looked clean to start with.
Exactly.
Where the first time he came in, it looked clean, and then the second time.
It's easier to wash unlimited cars, there's no doubt about it.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're saying that it's less work for you, your equipment, and your staff.
Well, yeah, it's much easier. The car is never as dirty as they are for the general customer that comes in.
Oh. Boy, how do you put a dollar amount on that?
It's hard, but you can do some creative things with SiteWatch, with date checking, where SiteWatch will know the last time they came in, and if it's been within any predetermined amount that you want to set it at 2 or 3 days, you can do different things in the tunnel.
Interesting. And do you do that? So
right now we do it with our tire shine machine. If a customer's been in the last 2 days, we still apply a tire shine, the brush to it, but we don't do the chemical. And the reason being for that is if the person washes, say, 3-4 times in a week, there can be an excessive buildup of tire shine on the tires where it'll sling. This way here, it just smooths it out real nice, and it's not a problem.
Okay, sling is lingo for you car washers. What does that mean? Sling
is what happens when you put too much product on the black wall tire, and then you drive away. The wheel starts spinning really fast, and the tire shine will sling off the tire and onto the side of the car.
Oh, wow. So that'd be messy. So by cutting back on the amount of tire shine.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I like to say that a painted wall doesn't need as much paint as a piece of drywall that was just hung. It's the exact same thing with tires. And we can do that with SiteWatch. It'll know the last time they came in and appropriately change the services.
That's cool. That's pretty advanced course material.